I haven't made a video in quite some time, but I've been inspired as of late by Louis Rossmann, a YouTuber that has been behind consumer rights for quite a while. He has been in the forefront of right to repair, great things in terms of consumer rights. He has made a video recently imploring his audience to change their profile pictures on all platforms to Clippy. Why Clippy? Well, the answer is simple. The man always, despite everything, making things worse or better inadvertently, he's always been there to assist you, the consumer, in whatever endeavor that you had on your Windows XP/Windows Vista computers. I have myself very limited use with Clippy. Personally, I like the dog character better, but Clippy I think is a great symbol for what is coming in terms of the future of the game industry, technology platforms, AI integration. He makes a symbol that we can all rally behind, I believe, and that is to tell corporations to go fuck themselves. He makes the case in his video, which I will link in the description below, because I think personally it's a good video, and I think it's a good rallying call. But he makes the point that corporations get away with way too much shit, and they do. Absolutely they do. For instance, I was considering buying Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3+4 Remaster on the modern gaming platform. I was like, oh shoot, yeah, I used to play this game as a kid. This has to be good, right? Upon looking at reviews, the game is soulless. It's lacking what made it good in the first place by developers that don't understand what made it good in the first place. There's a clip floating online of a Neversoft developer, one of the originals, questioning the current game director of this project. The guy didn't even fucking know what a New Game Plus was. Didn't know anything about combo letters. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, that's a great idea. And the Neversoft dev walking this game director like a dog in the park. Looking further on the development team of that remaster in particular, they have done nothing but failed projects, but they've been funded by private entities to shit out this game under what is not artistic freedom or vision, but rather a checkboxes to check off and towing the line between getting the spirit of the old fans to come into this while also forcing new shitty things into this project via checkboxes. And I don't think a game company with this track record should have been the ones to handle this remaster personally. I don't know how this happens, especially when a company like Activision has so many resources to pull to make an actual decent game. The point of this video is to direct you to Louis Rossmann's video and maybe consider a few things, maybe make you think. If we as the consumers do not stand up, we will continue to see the enshittification of everything, and we'll be having less power to stop it. Things like the new censorship, the requirement to have your ID to use the internet. I've been making videos on this platform for years. Admittedly, as a kid, you would have told me this years ago. I would have been like, ain't no fucking way this shit's happening. But it's happening. And the only thing we can do is change our profile pictures and join the Clippy revolution, because eventually the corpos have to acknowledge that we're not going to put up with this. The Guy Fawkes mask of our current day. Anonymous ain't doing shit nowadays. What are they doing? Not much. I think it's time that we stand up and we show these people that we are not going to be dragged along for whatever bullshit vision that they think they may have. We used to have power. And as a result, game companies relied on us for funding. They relied on us buying their games. And that meant making a good game on release and not filling it with a bunch of microtransactional bullshit that just takes away from development time. That forces these developers into crunch time. And furthermore, get these companies the hell out of lobbying for new laws and policies. What the fuck is that? Why do they have any say in what goes on in our system? Because they have a bunch of money? That's not what this is about. I thought this was America. I thought that we collectively came together and put policies on the forefront that would help us as a society, as a collective. But no, to acknowledge the faults of capitalism is a perfectly fine thing, in my opinion. Doesn't make me a socialist, doesn't make me a communist. I hate those systems even more. But To not acknowledge capitalism is to be a fucking shill, to lick the boots of our corporate overlords. I don't like that. I highly recommend viewing Louis Rossman's video on the subject and perhaps joining the Clippy revolution along with the rest of us. We gotta show these guys that we aren't meant to be fucked with. We're the reason that they're successful in the first place. It doesn't matter if it was 20 years ago, 10 years ago. We were the ones that funded these companies, from working in their garages to these big corporate buildings. We're the ones that got them there. And for them to turn around and make anti-consumer policies, they can get fucking fucked.